In the heart of England, there's a secret passion. An obsession that's divided two rival families for 40 years. The Waynemans are from Yorkshire, and the Smiths from Lancashire. Their battlefield, stock car racing. A deadly game that's already almost claimed one of their lives.
People often speak about the Smith-Wayman rivalry in stock car racing, and there is a genuine rivalry there.
You know, when I started racing, I vowed that I would become the best, and that's what I wanted to do.
They want to be the best, and they want to be at the top. And we want to be the best, and we want to be at the top as well.
This is the story behind one stock car season. So far, Frankie Wayman has dominated the opposition. First thrashing Andy Smith at the UK Open.
Any win's a good win, but when you beat both the Smiths, it's even better.
Then smashing him out at the European Championship.
One Smith out, one to go.
And Frankie's been stirring up allegations about whether Andy's car is legal.
If the car's not right to the rule book, you know, in my opinion, you shouldn't even be racing it.
Now they face each other at the World Final, and it kicks off big time. Can Smith freak him out? Is Wayman just too strong? Or can an outsider steal the title? Glittering array of international drivers, some from as far away as New Zealand. But it's the Smith-Wayman clash they're here to watch. The crowd are divided.
Get some boom! That's the way, that's my boy. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Can't remember being as nervous as this before.
Come on.
Andy and Frankie are side by side on pole position. Right behind them is wildcard Paul Hines. Stuart Smith Jr. loiters 2 rows back, intent in taking them all out.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
The journey begins. 515 Frankie Wayman Jr., 391 Andrew Smith, your front row sitters. 34 cars out there on the grid. 25 laps of racing action coming up to determine who will be the 2009 champion of the world.
The bad blood is about to come to a head.
It's yours, Frankie, take it!
It boils down to one race.
Get out the way, you tosser!
Family versus family. Yorkshire versus Lancashire. It's the world final.
It's a green flag on the raceway. We're underway with the 2009 Formula 1 Stock Car Championship of the world. Side by side for the leaders. They go down the back straight for the first time. Wayman on the inside, Andy Smith on the outside. Who is it going to be?
They're locked in a deadly duel, and Paul Hines is poised to pounce. Paul gets tangled in some argy-bargy and slammed into the fence.
A 259 Paul Hines and number 4 Daniel Johnson have gone into that back straight pile.
He's back in the running, but he's lost touch with the leaders.
Good luck getting again, but he's lost loads of time.
Wayman and Smith still side by side.
Go! Come on! Bury him!
3 laps in, Andy Smith's superior traction kicks in.
And Andy Smith gets a nose ahead.
Wayman loses his advantage as Stewart Jr. charges through the pack.
Oh, Stuart Smith coming through now as well in 390. Stuart Smith through to third place.
He nips through on the inside of Frankie Wayman.
391 it is. Andrew Smith who goes through from 390. Stuart Smith Jr. and 55 Finnegan. And it's 515 Wayman pushing hard there. And Andy Smith edging away at the front of this race so far.
The Smiths have got this sewn up.
Stuart Smith, their younger brother, in second place.
But Frankie is the comeback kid.
Wayman now back in third. It's 391 Andy Smith who still leads the way. 390 Stuart Smith in second. 515 Wayman third.
Sights set on his brother, Stewart barges a back marker aside, but the contact rips through his rear tyre.
Stuart Smith has gone. And it's up to second place for 515 Frankie Wayman.
Wayman's catching now.
Wayman now has open track ahead of him. He's got no problems in the immediate future.
Andy Smith has a half-lap lead.
And Smith now in with a bumper there on Daniel Johnson. He's picking his way through the traffic. 515 Wayman closer now than he was 4 or 5 laps ago.
But Frankie's left it too late.
It's Andy Smith on the last circuit of the raceway. He comes down the back straight one final time. The checkered flags await. Victory in the world final for 391 Andy Smith.
Andy Smith retakes the biggest title in stock car racing. He is the undisputed world champion. Frankie Wayman's second place is a poor consolation.
There he goes, he climbs aboard the car. 391, Andy Smith. And one of the first men on the scene to shake his hand, Frankie Wayman Jr.
No victory celebrations for Paul Hines, just an early return to the pits.
It's not good enough, unfortunately. It's just frustrating that we're not in the same league at the minute, but...
If it hadn't been for that one problem in that bend, you were up there.
Ah, well.
This was the one everybody wanted, and unfortunately, I didn't win, but then again, I've got plenty more years to try.
For Andy, celebrations. For Frankie, commiserations.
Well done anyway.
515, Frankie Wayman Jr. The 2009 Formula 1 champion of the world, it's 391, Andy Smith.
Sam Wayman's finding it hard to contain herself. The world final trophy back in Smith's hands. It's too much for Sam to bear.
I'd like to see Andy Smith achieve what he's achieved tonight on our budget. Frank has got a 16-year-old engine compared to spoilt little gits who get a brand new one whenever they want it.
Then she lets fly at Lisa Smith.
Money talks, money talks. You know it. Twice as much it.
To the victors, the spoils. The Smiths can revel in a taste of victory. The Waymans are left with sour grapes to savour.
Money
second, that's the thing.
What we can do on half the budget, it'd be good.
Be quiet.
Alright, sorry. That's
Flowers, yeah?
later. I'm saving her for later. It's all about money, isn't it? Yeah. You see what she just did to me? No. She went like that and give me that.
Did you see what she done to me? Who do you think?
Smile.
I went like that.
You better not have this in above it. You better not. I am.
They hate us, and I suppose to think that Andrew's won it again is just too much for her, and she can't help it.
I'm so angry.
Why?
Well, first of all, you didn't do it.
Yeah.
On top of that, she looks at me and then gives me that.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
Look at that! And I'm opening it.
Fireworks on track and off. That's stock car racing. Next time, Sam Wayman's meltdown leads to a Shakespearean standoff.
I'm expecting an apology off Samantha Wayman, and if that doesn't happen, then Valerie will not be seeing Danny again.
Frankie gets taken out in the season's worst smash. But can the Smiths capitalise on their enemy's misfortune?
Courage, good flying and powdered egg next on BBC One. Comedy on the way with Armstrong and Miller. Then when opposites attract, it's something crazy beautiful. Kirsten Dunst stars at 25 to midnight.